Right now at 6 o'clock, a community in Chester County is waiting for answers after shots rang out at a house this afternoon. Thank you for joining us for the news at 6 o'clock. I'm Nick Sturdivant. It happened on Eden Drive in the Stringfellow community. We're told deputies have a person in custody. Right now, they say there's no active threat to the community. No word on if anyone was hurt, but we're working to find out more information and we'll keep you updated with the latest information. Meanwhile, the search is still on for a suspect in a Gastonia hit and run. Take a close look at your screen. Gastonia police say they're searching for this white van. They say the driver caused a hit and run on New Hope Road that led to 2 people being hurt. If you know who this driver is, you're urged to call police. Well, delays continue at Charlotte Douglas International Airport this evening after a ground stop from last night's storms. At this hour, there's been nearly 265 delays and more than 100 cancellations. Now, over 1 million people are expected to fly through the Queen City this holiday weekend, and we'll be keeping a close eye on the skies and the roads throughout the day. Check this out. Wow. Our viewers giving us an up-close look at the impacts of severe weather in our area, sending us this video of a lightning strike in Matthews. Also, take a look at this video right here on your screen. This is out of uptown Charlotte just last night. The transit center flooded from the storms. Some buses had to be rerouted to stay out of the floodwaters. And today, the aftermath of the storm showing. These are pictures from Middlebury Court in Kannapolis. The strong winds snapped trees all across the neighborhood. Neighbors say the storm seemed to come out of nowhere. Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. And Brad, the people that sent those images, they say it seemed like a tornado came in last night, but that's not the case. Yeah, that was all straight line wind damage. That's a lot of what we saw in the last 24 hours. We saw a lot of what we call outflow dominant storms pushing out a lot of straight line winds. Now today, much better day. Today is the quietest day of the weekend. We do have a few isolated storms in the mountains, but you can see from our Mr. Sparky camera network, also a lot of sunshine. Temperatures out there right now, it's warm, upper 80s in some spots, mid 80s other places. We should be about 86, 87. And if you're going to Charlotte FC or the 49ers game tonight up on campus, not expecting much in the way of rain, just a 20% chance through about midnight. Temperatures slowly falling back to about 70. Everybody else should be in the upper 60s to near 70 with a little bit of patchy fog in the morning. Quick check of the radar shows not much going on. We had a few showers here in the mountains and foothills, but this is a much quieter radar than yesterday at this time. But look what's heading our way tomorrow. See this front? You can actually see it on the radar, this line of showers and storms. That will be pushing in tomorrow afternoon about this time. So I expect scattered showers and storms Sunday evening, and there is a low risk that some of these could be severe, like we saw last night with damaging straight line winds and obviously tons of lightning like we saw last night as well. Futurecast shows those showers and storms waning tonight, so fog tomorrow morning to kick off your day. But by afternoon, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, look at the scattered storms developing. These will last into the evening. Doesn't that look very similar to yesterday? Only difference is they're moving northwest to southeast as opposed to northeast to southwest. So a little bit different movement. Monday for Labor Day looking a little bit drier after some morning clouds and showers. We should see much cooler temperatures. So the impacts, yes, we're going to see storms, especially late tomorrow into Monday. Still hot and humid, but a big cool down will start to move in as we go into Labor Day and especially for the rest of the week. Now, if we do see a severe storm tomorrow, our main concern is going to be wind and lightning. We did see some flash flooding areas around Fort Mill. 5 inches of rain yesterday, and we saw the interstate actually flooded, and that caused some issues. So tomorrow, good chance of afternoon, evening storms. This will likely be one of the few 90-degree days left in the year, so enjoy your time at the pool or lake. Do it early tomorrow, because as we get closer to dinner time, that's when we'll see those scattered showers and storms develop, and that's especially when we'll see the worst of the weather. Now this week, kind of interesting. Humid for tomorrow into Monday. Big drop in the temperatures and the dew points for the middle of the week, and we're actually going to see some real pleasant conditions for this week. So your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast, we're near 90 tomorrow, just 85 for Labor Day, but look at the stretch of 70s next week and morning lows in the 50s and 60s. You see the averages at the bottom of the screen, Nick, 67 and 87. So we'll spend most of the first week of September
with below average temperatures.
I could take that. I love that,
Yes.
Brad. All right, thank you. Well, today the Salvation Army shelter closed its doors for good. All 34 people who used the emergency shelter have been moved into permanent housing. The Salvation Army will continue to provide the drive-through food pantry and the clothing closet on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They will also have emergency financial assistance available Monday through Friday. Coming up at 11 o'clock, a closer look at how it's impacting those who are housing insecure. Well, next week, former President Donald Trump is scheduled to speak here in Charlotte. He'll speak at the Fraternal Order of Police's fall meeting on Friday. That's taking place here in Charlotte over several days starting Wednesday. And earlier today, an Olympic medalist getting a big welcome home in downtown Matthews. Sierra Burdick was the Grand Marshal of the Matthews Alive Festival Parade. She won a bronze medal with the women's 3-on-3 basketball team in Paris. Before her pro career, Burdick was a two-time North Carolina Basketball Player of the Year at Butler High School in Charlotte. Looking ahead to next week, the North Carolina Board of Education will vote on allowing public school athletes to benefit from name, image, and likeness deals. The board will see a presentation on the proposed rules Wednesday and vote the next day. Now, back in June, the board passed a temporary rule banning high school athletes from taking advantage of these deals. And the United Way is looking for volunteers to help people and nonprofits in the Graham North Tryon neighborhoods. They're looking for volunteers to help on Thursday, September 19th from 9:30 a.m. until noon. If you sign up, you'll work to help with beautification projects and clean up in the area or pack supply kits for nonprofit agencies. To register, just head over to our website, wcnc.com/community. And WCNC Charlotte is working to clear the shelters. We've been talking about this a lot lately. And one of the pets we are highlighting is this guy, this adorable fella, Tanner, from the Lincoln County Animal Shelter. You can reach out to the shelter if you'd like to adopt him. And make sure to join us on September 7th. That's Saturday, September 7th. That's a week from today. We'll be out at CNPD Animal Care and Control helping get more pets adopted. You can scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen right now or text the word PETS to 704-329-3600 to learn more. Oh, man. And you were out there at the stadium, the nice stadium.
Yeah, for Bark in the Park. And then last year, I mean, I'm kind of excited. I won't be able to make Clear the Shelters this year.
Yeah,
I will be running in a relay. But I will tell you, last year we had the end of August. It was blazing hot. This year, on early September, it'll be cool this weekend. So great reason to get out there and adopt the pets. We sent a ton of dogs and cats. Yeah. And there was actually a pig out there last year.
Really?
Yeah, a pot-bellied pig, which is interesting. That I don't think was adopted, but they were looking for a home for it. But a great time to clear the shelters.
Well, we won't have a pot-bellied pig here at 11 o'clock. We'll see you then. Thank you for watching.
Download the WCNC app on Roku and Fire TV.